Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is Lee from the Bleep-up podcast, and today I'm bringing you an episode of the Jets GM mode. Episode 3, the good times are a-rolling, and now because of the last episode, I'm actually playing every game, so that's pretty cool, I think. Thanks to you guys. Big thumbs up for that. Okay, moving on. Our Jets team has won 4, lost 13, and 3, so we're not doing that great, even though our team is beastly. So I decided to play every game. And in total, we had 13 games. And I was wondering why we were losing so many games. And then I decided to look at our team. And then I realised we had so many injuries. And it was Zach Bogosian, Nick Spaulding, Evander Kane, and Ryan Johansson. And Griffin Reinhardt, and they were all injured, which was really disappointing. But anyway, we're going to go straight into game 1 against Tampa Bay. Yes, we went to Florida, I believe, and I can tell you, this game was really, really close. Actually, we were home, sorry, and it was really a battle of goalies. But the one thing, Sam Gagner got a really cheeky goal, as you see on that replay. Lindback tried to get a piece of it, but it went over. He hit it with his glove and it just chipped straight up and went back in the net. So we got a little bit lucky there. But to be quite frank, we were all over him in the second period. I kid you not. And Lindback was playing really, really well. And it still stayed 1-0. And yeah, we went on to win this game 2-1. It was really good. Sam Gagner scored and Brendan Chen did. And I think it was Victor Hedman who scored for Tampa Bay. But we started off on our 13-game playthroughs and we got a win, which was really, really nice. And as you can see, here we go. This was the phenomenal save. I think that was Brian Little with a shot. No, Gabriel Landeskog, sorry. And I think this is the goal. Yes, he went 5-hole. And this is it. I think it was a one-on-one. Yes, it was. Boom, boom. And Brendan Chen puts it right in the top corner. Absolute techers to make us win 2-1. So here's the 3 stars. Brendan Chen, Carl Gunnarsson, Sam Gagner. And that means in the month of December, we have one. That's right, one victory. Moving into game 2 against the Boston Bruins. Now, this was really, really hard because the Bruins have a very, very good team. We're staying at home again, but I tell you, Tim Thomas in this game is unbelievable. He is just a goalie and a half, and he is just a pain in the butt. But I think this is Landeskog's goal. Yep. Landy puts it right in the top corner, but then they come back and score almost an identical goal, but right in the other top corner. And that was it. After 1, it was tied 1-1. So after 2, I could tell you the floodgates opened for one team, and it was for the Boston Bruins. They just came at me, and it was just brutal. There was a goal by Horton, and I think this was another goal. Yep. And it was just horrible. And we went on to lose this game 4-2. And Evander Kane got our second goal, guys. But yeah, the Boston Bruins are a very, very good squad. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt really confident going in this game, but they've just got so much quality up front, Boston, and it showed playing this game. And see, look, shocking defending, just keeps on getting me stuck, but look at this bullet from Evander Kane right there, right into the corner. But I don't know, I think we just seem to keep struggling in our defense. But yeah, the 3 stars of the game were Nathan Horton, Gabriel Landeskog, and Evander Kane. And that takes our tally to 1-1. Yeah, we have our first loss of the month. Now we move on to Carolina. Now, the problem with Carolina was, you know how in episode 2 I beat them? Well, maybe they took that for granted. For myself, actually, because I threw everything at Cam Ward and he just stopped everything. But look at that for a double save by Chris Mason. What an absolute beast. As you can see, I continue to put pressure on Ward, and I'm just putting shots on goal because I think that's what works in NHL 13, really, putting shots on goal. But we just couldn't seem to get it going. And here we go. We have Jokinen go in 5-hole on Mason to make it 1-0. And they go on to win this game 2-0, guys. And I can tell you now, guys, our team, I think, is just really inconsistent. It's quite scary, actually, seeing how much talent we have. But, you know, Ole Jokinen making me look stupid, and look at that for a finish. That was just lush. And I can tell you now, I was a little bit peeved at this, because as you can see from these highlights, I just kept shooting and shooting and shooting. But you know, that's the way this game goes. You know, if you don't score, they come back and punish you, really. And the 3 stars of the game was Jussi Jokinen, Cam Ward, and Bobby Seg. I can't even pronounce that last name. So our total goes to 1 and 2. Yes, sad days. But then look at this, game 4, we're against Pittsburgh. So we've got a lot of tough games, guys. And as you can see, we're away against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I can tell you now, I was really confident coming into this, because we came with something to show. And I can tell you now, Matt Duchene, look at that for pace, beats Fleury, and we take a 1-0 lead going into the second. Then the second period began, and we just kept the pressure coming. I don't know what it was, but we just bought it to Pittsburgh. And they just couldn't beat Pavlik in this period, but we just could beat Fleury for some weird reason. More one-on-ones, and Evander Kane, look at that, making him look silly, and that was this second period. And we went on to win this, guys, I kid you not, we went on to win this 3-0. Matt Duchene got 2 goals, and Evander Kane got 1, and we scored 2 really, really nice breakaways. It seems to me I've found like the way how to do breakaways now on NHL 13. But I can tell you now, we dominated in this game. And here's Matt Duchene's second goal. Look at that, right in the top corner. And here's his breakaway. And I can tell you now, our team's actually, when we turn up to play, we can beat anyone in the league, so it's really good. So the 3 stars was Matt Duchene, Evander Kane, and Pavlik. And that takes our tally to 2 and 2. Yes, fantastic. So now we move on to Game 5, where we really didn't turn up, period. And I'm going to not bother showing you any of the highlights due to the fact that we lost 5-0. That's right, we lost 5-0 to the Toronto Maple Leafs away, and it was just brutal. It was a brutal beatdown, guys. I don't know what it is about NHL 13, but Toronto have some phenomenal talent, and in real life they're okay-ish, but they're not this good. Maybe you disagree or agree, but I know they've got a lot of good talent, but my gosh, some of their shots were just ridiculous. And I think this is Lime's first opening goal. Look at that, right in the top corner. And we lost 5-0. So the 3 stars was Limes, Kuhlman, and Grabowski. So that was brutal. And that takes our total to 2 and 3. Yeah, sad days. Another loss to add to our total. But then we go against my favourite team, the New York Islanders. And I was really excited to play them. And yes, of course we're going to beat them. And we beat them 3-0, guys. And I was really impressed with how we played in this. We seemed to turn up again. And it was Colin Wilson got a goal, Zach Bogosian, and Gabriel Landeskog. And everything just seemed to be clicking in this game. Our offense, I think we're solid at home, and away we're just not that great. And I believe that was a save by Pavlik. But here we go, look at the one-on-ones again. And that was Zach Bogosian. Lush, one-on-one. Absolute beastly. But Pavlik turned up to play in this. And here we go, here's Colin Wilson's goal. Right in the corner again. And that was it. So you didn't get to see Landy's goal. It was basically an open goal. But here we go, our 3 players of the match were Pavlik, Bogosian, and Wilson. And that takes our total to 3 and 3. So we're doing okay. We're splitting games at the moment. Hopefully we can get a run going. And now we're back to Pittsburgh again. And I can tell you now, guys, this is quite a good game. It was very close because, man, we just kept scoring and scoring. But Gabriel Landeskog scored with 0.2 seconds to go in the game. And we took it to a shootout. And I can tell you now, I really struggle with the shootout, guys, because I need to learn how to do some of the tricks, and I think that shows why I need to learn. But I think this is Martin. He shoots and beats Mason glove side, and here's Bogosian, and he almost gets it in, but he hits the post. And that's it. We lost on penalties, unfortunately. But yeah, Pittsburgh got their revenge. But man, I threw everything that's at the kitchen sink at Fleury. So here we go. Steve Mason, Gabriel Landeskog, and James Neal were your 3 stars. And now it takes our total to 3 and 4. See what I mean about inconsistency, guys? It's quite frustrating. But here we go. Here's game 8 against Columbus. And I can tell you now, guys, we dominated in this game because it's the Columbus Blue Jackets. And it was the final score was 3-1. Colin Wilson got 1, and Braden Shen got 2 goals here. So Braden Shen at the moment is absolutely on fire. He's on our second line, and he's just seeming to banging in the goals for fun. And I can tell you now, little turnovers like that just really frustrate me. But here we go. Here's a goal. Look at this for a finish. Oof, right in the top corner by Colin Wilson. And this is Braden Shen's goal. I think it's a little deep here. Yeah, we get a little bit lucky there, but it goes in. And yeah, we finished 3-1, which is good. And Braden Shen was the first star, then Colin Wilson, then Zach Bogosian. And that takes our total to 4 and 4. Fancy that. Keep getting inconsistency. Hopefully we can get a game spree going. And we come against the Boston Bruins. And guess what? We beat them away from home. And the final score was 4-2, guys. And the goals were scored by Carl Gunnarsson, Gabriel Landeskog, Brian Little, and Ekman Larsson. And it was absolutely beastly. Here we go. That was Landeskog's goal. And there's a goal for Boston. So we were kind of trading back and forth. And that was an absolute breakaway beast by Carl Gunnarsson. This was the hilarious goal by Brian Little. He bangs it in off Thomas's arse, which is quite comical. And our 3 stars are Carl Gunnarsson, Brad Marchant, and Brian Little, which is fantastic. So this takes our grand total to 5 wins and 4 losses. Moving on to our 10th game. We're against Pittsburgh again. And I can tell you now, guys, look at this. With 0.2 seconds to go again, Colin Wilson goes in on Fleury. And look at this for a finish. I've just got the deacon down on Fleury, and we've just put it in with 0.2 seconds to go in the 3rd period, and we go away with a 1-0 victory. Basically, our first 3 stars of the game is Carl Gunnarsson, Marchant, and Brian Little again. Fancy that. Exactly the same. So we take our total wins to 6 and 4 losses. And here we go, game 11 against the Oilers. And guess what? We beat down the Oilers away from home 3-0. Cam Fowler gets a goal, and then actually there was an own goal by Whitney, but Wilson will claim it. This is the goal here. It goes off Whitney's stick, and also Dubnyk threw the puck into his own net, but it counts for Braden Shen's goal, which is pretty funny. But here we go. I think this is Cam Fowler's. Boom, look at that, right in the top corner. And yes, the game finished 3-0. And again, look, Braden Shen is the top star, followed by Pavlik and Cam Fowler. And then, moving on, taking our record to 7 and 4. You've got to love it. And moving on into game 12, we were against Buffalo, and Buffalo have a very good squad. And I can tell you now, we beat them. We beat them, guys. We beat them down at home, 3-0. And Van der Kane got 2, and Brian Little again picks up another goal. So we're seeming to get some consistency, but it's nice to have our players back from injury as well. It makes a big difference. And that was a goal by Van der Kane on the power play. And this is Brian Little's goal through the 5-hole. And then I think it's going to finish with a Van der Kane's goal. What a save that was. Yeah, it was a Van der Kane on a breakaway again. And look at that, get a little bit lucky. But Miller, sorry, it's past the line. That's 3-0. Actually, that's the wrong slide. I don't know why that's in there, but I can't be bothered to edit it, which is quite hilarious when you look back on it. Anyway, moving on, that takes our totals to 9 wins and 4 losses. Now, moving on, we have our final game, Tampa, and I can tell you now, guys, I was really happy with this game. So look at this, Brian Little streaming down the line, shoots from a bizarre angle, but look how that goes in. When you go watch it on the replay, it goes behind Lindbuck's head and goes right in the top corner. Look at this, slowed it down a little bit, and look at that, boom, absolute techers. Take a bow, Brian Little. And so then, you know, the Lightning are very, very good, and you know, Victor Hedman's a beast. And that slap shot just finds its way all the way through. Look at it again. It just goes through a mesh of players. Our goalie had no chance. But here we go. Moving into the second period. Gabriel Landeskog got pace and passes it to Evander Kane and scores. Those two are just playing amazing at the moment. But look at that. When you have pace, you can do anything in this game. Here we go. I think it just slips in. Only just. Look, by the hairs of my chinny chin chin that goes in. But look at this. This is hilarious. We had shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. And then guess who picks up the pieces? Matt Duchene. And look at this. Boom. Look at that. Postage stamp. Top corner. Look at this again on the replay. It's an absolutely cracking shot. He just picks up the pieces. And look. He literally, it's a postage stamp. Oof, it's lush. Tampa actually give the puck away. Matt Duchene. Look at that. Landeskog all on his own. And he'll deke Lindback and put it in the corner to make it 4-1. Look at this. I've got my breakaway sorted. It's just the penalty shots I need to get sorted now. But look at that, mate. Freezes Lindback enough just to put it in the bottom corner. And here we go. Tampa, you know, they're going to keep coming back. And that's a redeflection, I think, by Connolly from a shot from Victor Hedman once more. And, you know, I need to somehow stop these shots from the point going in. But, you know, it's a very good goal. I'm not going to take that away from him. Our goalie went the wrong way. But here we go. We have Braden Chen all the way up to Ryan Johansson. Ryan Johansson skates backwards. And he stops, waits for Braden Chen, and boom, look at that, right in the bottom corner before getting levelled by Ryan Malone. But look at this, absolutely lovely. And right in the middle of the net. And that's how the game finished, guys. 5-2. 5-2. Absolutely phenomenal. Our team are actually playing pretty good now, guys. Our record is pretty solid. I'm really, really happy to announce that we are actually on a bit of a winning streak, guys. I think we're on a 6-game winning streak. It's phenomenal. But the 3 stars of the game was Matt Duchene, Gabriel Landeskog, and Zach Bogosian. Absolute beasts. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. But yes, we won 9 and lost 4. That's very, very good for our team. Shocking, isn't it, really? So I don't know when the next episode's going to be out, but we'll be playing the games in January. And as you can see, we've got some tough fixtures coming up. We've got a bit of Philly in there. We've got Tampa again. We've got, you know, a couple of easy games. Actually, Minnesota's going to be quite difficult. And we've got the Rangers as well and the Sens. So that will happen at some point. I don't know when I'll be doing it, but if you get a lot more likes, guys, to this video, obviously, if I say we get about 20 likes on this video, I'll try and get another one out at the beginning of December. That's right, the beginning of December, because I've got a few more videos coming out. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. Guys, if this is your first time watching it, thank you for taking time out of your day and watching it. If you've liked this video, yeah, like I said, like it. If we get 20 likes, or even more than 20 likes, I'll do another one in December. And guys, if you've enjoyed my channel, click the jersey to subscribe. And yeah, if you've liked to see any more of my content, click the bleep-up logo there. Until next time, guys, take care and have a good one.